Marvel versus DC Comics. Hi, I'm James Lynch, and welcome to this pocbookscrypto moment. Did you enjoy that Marvel interest with the feature of Stan Lee over the past weekend? I hope you did. I'm pretty sure some of you did, especially if you just like comic books. Remember, I had some of the interviews where people expressed why Marvel Comics was of such an interest to them. Why Stan Lee's writing, actually his stories, if you will, helped them. And some of those expressions from the fans and longtime readers over the years, they were really quite touching, were they not? And then to listen to some of the interviews that, I placed on the pocbooks.com website about Stan Lee and, his methods, his techniques, why he did what he did, the heart motive behind it. It was just interesting listening to it. And it was a lot more from where that came from, as you know. All the same, the Marvel interest had started last Friday. I ran it to Sunday, and remember, because of it seems like the nice response to it, the interest to it, I extended it another 24 hours all the way, throughout Monday to early Tuesday. Now, with that being said, I know I opened this pocbookscrypto moment stating Marvel versus DC Comics. Now, this is not, even though it may sound like that, hey, at least caught your interest, not in the way of me commentating as far as pros and cons, either or, well, I like Marvel or I like DC better. No, I stated it in this way to basically let you know the same way you enjoyed that Marvel interest, I have not forgotten about you longtime DC comic fans either. You see, I haven't forgotten about you either. So before, the summer is out, I've already been rolling around in my mind anyway, something special that I was going to do on that end as well. As you can see, from this past weekend, it's not just featuring, the blockbuster hits at the time. It's not just featuring the comic books, but it actually get into the creative aspects and the personality behind, you see, these editors and these writers and things of nature, and much, much more. So with that being said, yes, it's rolling around in my head, just something I like to do again for you perceptive readers. I haven't decided yet which weekend it would be on, but as I stated before, it is coming. And yes, it was already, in my brain not to leave out the DC comic readers, because as some of you probably know and remember, you probably was one of them. Sometimes people used to get into, again, arguments on whether Superman could beat the Hulk or Hulk could just smash Superman. It just went on and on with the, the anti-type heroes that they had back and forth throughout the Marvel universe and the DC universe, you see. But all the same, some of those little tit for tats or what have you may be shown. But I just wanted to let you know, again, this is not a versus in the case of which one is better. No, 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 no. It is just to let you really know, in my metaphorically pun, interesting way of thinking sometimes, that no, you saw the Marvel, you saw, a lot of the things that they have to offer in the reading and how it helped little ones as they were growing up, because they said that's all they had. Even when they were poor, somehow they were able to scrounge up or borrow money or read somebody else's comics that gave them encouragement, for that time period. It just goes to show you how, again, people are able to find enjoyment, and some may even say coping mechanisms sometimes in different ways. But all the same, it came from out of the creative aspects, again, of persons like Stan Lee, and also, the artists and the writers, and the same thing, in DC Comics as well. So I just wanted to share that with you, that I haven't forgotten about you perceptive readers who are in that, and I hope to share some type of It was the marveling interest, and so who knows, maybe called the DC comic interest. So I'll probably name it something totally different. But I just wanted to make you aware of that. Okay, so thank you as always for being with now the evolved pocbooks.com. Perceptive readers, podcast and everything into the James PoeArtistry production, which, as I mentioned before, there's a YouTube channel now, a new YouTube channel called James PoeArtistry Productions. I want you to also know there is now a James PoeArtistry Productions on the Rumble platform as well. James PoeArtistry Productions on the Rumble platform as well. And I stated for sure that I'm uploading at least one video a day on the new YouTube channel. And I'll probably do the same with the Rumble channel. The difference is on the YouTube channel, I've been actually sometimes uploading 2 and 3 a day, while the Rumble, I just been sticking to 1. So long as you are aware, you see of that yes, James PoeArtistry Productions. You see that in the search engines. You look at the domain, pocbooks.com. It's still on that domain because remember, the pocbooks.com is also linked with, pocbookscrypto, or the pocbooks.crypto that's on the blockchain. And yes, I guess some of you would say, oh boy, that's a lot to remember. All the same, you go to pocbooks.com and you can still find out, even from there, the different video platforms, the different website platforms, or what have you, because the majority of the time, everything ends up on pocbooks.com first, and then, it branches out from there. Okay. And if it does go to a YouTube channel first, or Perceptive Readers podcast as well, you can be sure it'll be coming real soon to the main hub, if you will. So I want to thank you as always for being here, and you just have a very wonderful day. Okay, everybody? You have just listened to the Perceptive Readers podcast. Remember, until next time, if you read something that encourages you to improve or enhance your life for the better, it becomes your reality.